Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily, and today we're going to be working through a core focused vinyasa flow. So it'll be a little bit strong on our core, maybe also a little bit over our shoulders. But yeah, just tapping into that strength, that inner fire. So let's get started. Grab yourself some comfortable clothes, a mat, and start off in a cross-legged seat on our mat. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Tuning into your breath, taking a few rounds. Breathing deep into your belly, into your lungs. And then slowly, the next inhale, we're going to reach the hands all the way out and up. And as you exhale, releasing the right hand down to the mat, left hand reaches up and over, big side body stretch. Inhaling back through center. Exhaling, left hand to the mat, right hand reaches up and over. Inhaling back through center, this time interlacing the fingers as we push the palms up towards the ceiling. We're engaging our core a little bit more as we inhale. Pull your navel in towards your spine. Exhale, side stretch once again, just activating our obliques. And inhaling back through center, move to the other side, exhaling across towards the left. And inhaling back through center. As you next exhale, we're going to release the hands behind the back, bring the fingertips facing our glutes. Uncross your legs, bring your feet firmly planted onto the mat. We're squeezing the shoulder blades as we press into the soles of the feet, reverse tabletop. Squeezing your shoulder blades to lift your chest, reaching your gaze towards the ceiling. Inhale. As you next exhale, we're going to slowly drop the hips, not down to the mat, still pushing into our hands as we bring the glutes towards the back, pressing into your hands, lifting up. Inhale. As you exhale, reverse tabletop once again. Pressing the hips up towards the sky, squeezing your glutes. We exhale, slowly reaching the hips all the way back. Keeping lifted as we pull our navel in towards the spine, pressing into the hands. Inhale. We exhale once again, reverse tabletop. Take another inhale. And as you exhale once more, sending the hips all the way back, straightening the legs. We're pulling the navel in towards the spine, holding here. And then exhaling, dropping your hips down towards the mat. Inhale to reach your hands all the way up. Toes are flexed. We exhale to fold forwards. Taking a little bit of a release across our glutes, across our back. Connecting to the breath once again. And then slowly, as you next inhale, uncurling your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, come back to your L sit. We're bringing the hands behind the back once again, this time keeping the legs straight. Fingertips are facing our glutes. As we squeeze the shoulder blades, lifting our chest first, we're going to slowly come all the way to a reverse plank. Inhaling. And exhaling, lowering the hips down towards the mat, crossing your legs as you rock it all the way forwards, meeting in your all fours. Readjusting so that knees are underneath hips, hands are underneath shoulders, toes can be tucked or untucked, completely up to you. We move through one round of cat-cow, inhaling, reaching the chest forwards, cow spine, exhaling, curling inwards, cat. Inhale, neutral spine. We're engaging our core. We're going to slowly reach the right leg all the way back as we extend the left hand forwards. We're in our all fours, pulling your navel in towards your spine. Inhale. As you exhale, knee comes to elbow. Inhaling to reach the foot and the hand out. Exhaling, knee comes to elbow. Inhaling once more, reaching out. Exhaling, knee comes to elbow. As you next inhale, reach the foot and the hand all the way out. Exhaling, left hand comes down to the mat as we step the right foot in between the two hands. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Inhaling to reach the hands all the way up. As you exhale, side stretch, right hand comes down towards the mat as we reach the left hand up and over. As you next exhale, come back through center, right hand reaches up. We exhale, left hand down to the mat, right hand stays up, easy twist variation. Inhaling here. As you next exhale, turn your left foot towards the side of the mat as we reach the right leg towards the back of the mat. We're in a side plank variation. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your right foot on the mat, reaching through the right fingertips. We're lifting all the way up to our gate pose. We're squeezing the glutes as we press the hips forwards. Inhale. Exhale, reverse gate. Inhale in your reverse. Exhale, sweep both of the hands up. This time reaching them towards the front of the mat. We're hovering here, holding as we engage your core. Taking another inhale. And exhale, releasing, reverse gate. Inhale here. As you next exhale, once again, reaching both hands forwards towards the front of the mat, leaning our body. So we're trying to bring this big side stretch. We're holding for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly come back, reverse gate. Reaching your left hand up and over. Inhale here. As you next exhale, left hand meets the mat. We're pressing into the right foot as we lift the left knee in towards our center. Reaching that right hand up. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your right hand down to the mat. We're sending the left leg all the way back, 3-legged dog. Inhale. As you exhale, bring both feet down to the mat. Downward facing dog. On your next inhale, coming all the way up onto your toes, rolling forward, plank pose. Inhale and plank. Exhaling, rolling the feet onto their side as we bring the weight into the left hand. It's the right hand that reaches up, side plank once again. Inhale in your side plank. As you exhale, reach the right hand towards the top of the mat. Inhale. We exhale once again, plank pose. Bring your right hand down to the mat. Inhaling here. As you next exhale, lowering down onto one elbow or both forearms even. Coming to our forearm plank. Squeezing our glutes. And exhaling, dropping the hips. Sphinx pose, untucking your toes. Squeezing your shoulder blades, lifting the crown of the head all the way up. And exhaling to release. Forehead comes down to the mat. Come underneath the shoulders. We're tucking the toes, sending it all the way back. Child's pose. And then slowly as you next inhale, curling all the way up. We're coming back to our all fours. Readjusting, finding that center point. Hands are underneath shoulders. Knees underneath hips. We're going to send the left leg all the way up. Reaching the right hand up. Inhale. As you exhale, curl your knee in towards your elbow. Then inhale to reach out. Exhaling, knee comes to elbow. Inhaling to reach it out. Exhaling, knee comes to elbow. Inhaling once more, reaching out. And then exhaling, right hand comes down to the mat. We're stepping the left foot in between the two hands. Low lunge, dropping into your hips as you inhale to reach the hands all the way up. Inhale in your Anjaneyasana. Exhale, left hand comes down towards the mat, reaching the right hand up and over. Big side stretch. Inhale, back through center, reaching your left hand up. We exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. We're opening, easy twist, left hand stays lifted. Inhale in your easy twist. As you exhale, bring the right foot towards the right side of the mat as we reach the left leg all the way back. We're in a side plank variation, reaching the left leg and the left hand all the way up. As you exhale, drop your left foot, engaging your core, leading with your left hand, gate pose. Inhaling gate, we're pressing the hips forward by squeezing the glutes. Exhale, reverse your gate, reach the right hand up and over. Inhale. As we exhale, reach your both hands up and then reaching towards the front of the mat. We're taking a gate pose variation, engaging our obliques. Inhale. We exhale, reverse your gate, reaching the right hand up and over. Inhale here. Once again, reaching the hands up. We're moving them towards the front of the mat, engaging our core, pulling the navel in towards the spine. We're here for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly come all the way back. Reverse your gate. Inhaling. Exhale, release your right hand down towards the mat, planting firmly into the left foot. We lift the right knee, side plank variation. Inhaling here. As you exhale, gaze comes down towards the mat. Left hand comes down towards the mat. We send it all the way back, three-legged dog. Exhaling, both feet meet the mat, downward facing dog. And as you next inhale, slowly roll all the way forward, plank pose. We're going to move to our side plank. Inhale in your plank. As you exhale, weight comes into the right foot, reaching the left hand up, side plank. Inhaling here. And exhaling once again, plank pose. Take an inhale in your plank. As you exhale, moving down to your forearm plank. Bring the forearms down to the mat, elbows down to the mat. We inhale. And as we exhale, dropping the hips, squeezing the shoulder blades, untucking the toes, Sphinx pose. Inhale in your Sphinx. And exhale to release down towards the mat. Hands come underneath your shoulders, toes are tucked. Active Balasana once again. Sending the hips back, toes are tucked. Maybe lifting your palms, coming up onto the fingertips. Take a round of breath. As you next inhale, lift your gaze. Plant your palms firmly on the mat. Toes are tucked if they aren't already tucked. We're rocking forward, plank pose. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga to upward facing dog or cobra. We send it all the way back, downward facing dog. You next inhale, lift your gaze, lift your heels, generous bend in the knees. We're bringing the gaze forward, weight comes into the hands, and then we're just going to go for a half jump forwards, bring ourselves to come sit onto our glutes, and then coming into our boat pose, Navasana. We're squeezing the shoulder blades to lift our chest. Inhaling here. If you want to play with straightening the leg, maybe one leg, maybe both, you can. And then we're going to move to our low boat. So keeping the head and the feet lifted, dropping down, keeping them lifted. Inhale. As you exhale, high boat once again. Inhaling. We exhale, low boat, pulling the navel in towards the spine, keeping the shoulders, the head, the feet lifted. And then high boat once again. Inhaling here. Exhaling once more, low boat. Holding for 3, for 2, for 1. You can release all the way down towards the mat, letting the head, the shoulders, the feet, and taking a big sigh out through the mouth. We're not quite finished. Going to work a little bit more on our core. So you're going to start by sending your feet up towards the sky. Feet are active, so they can be flexed, they can be pointed, or in yoga they can also be flointed. So wherever you are, you want to find long legs, sending the feet up towards the mat. So next inhale, we're going to reach the hands all the way behind us. As we exhale, slowly start reaching hands towards your toes. We're pulling the navel in towards the spine. We're holding here, breathing for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly release the hands, bring them behind the head, keeping your chest lifted. Inhale. As you exhale, send the right leg down. We bring our right elbow to left knee. And then switching, bring the right knee back up. Exhale, sending your left foot down, left elbow to right knee. Inhaling through center. So it's really slow and controlled movement, dropping the left leg, dropping the right leg, bringing your right elbow towards the left knee, and then coming back through center. Exhaling, reaching your elbow towards the knee. Back through center once more on each side. Reaching the elbow towards the knees. You drop your foot, still pulling that navel in towards your spine. Inhale through center. We exhale once more. As you next inhale, both legs reach all the way up. Exhale, release your shoulders. You can give yourself a little hug, bring your knees in towards your center. Maybe rolling from side to side. So you next exhale, planting your feet firmly on the mat. We're going to come to a bridge, but we're going to use it more here as a stretch to find a little bit more space across our front body. So feet are firmly planted on the mat. So if you could just reach them when you lift your shoulders. And then slowly, you're going to scoop your pelvis up, vertebrae by vertebrae, pushing the hips up towards the ceiling. Inhaling here. You can either stay here or there's a few variations. If you want to bring the hands behind your back, interlacing the fingers, maybe using this to roll a little higher onto your shoulders and seeing if you can press your hips a little bit further up. Or you can also bring yourself up higher onto your shoulders through this method and maybe bringing your hands underneath your lower back. Our elbows are firmly planted in the mat. And then you can release some of the tension in your glutes, finding that stretch across your upper body, across the front line of the body, across your abs. Wherever you are, we're here for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly release. If you have your hands behind your back, releasing them down towards the mat. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, taking your time as you bring your spine flat onto the mat. Once again, giving yourself a little hug as you pull your knees in towards your center. Maybe rocking from side to side. And then releasing your feet, your hands down towards the mat. We're going to take a short little Shavasana. Breathing into our bellies, feeling the benefit of this fire, of this short little flow. Softening our gaze or closing our eyes. Letting all the focus come back towards our breath. Next inhale. Find a big inhale. Your next inhale, take a really deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, sigh out through the mouth. Slowly bring your knees back to center once again, giving yourself a little hug. And keeping your eyes closed or your attention inwards, slowly start making your way to an upright seated position on your mat. We'll bring our hands to our heart center in our Anjali Mudra. We'll take a few moments together to thank ourselves for moving our body, for connecting to that inner fire, to that strength across our core, but also that mental strength. As always, I thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much for that fiery core focused flow. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by giving the video a thumbs up and also leaving a comment down in the comment section below. It really helps to support my channel. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We will see each other very soon. Thank you. Bye.